Hi. Just rocking and rolling on that. So it's going to be an evening of me cutting and gluing and cutting and gluing and weird noises. Speaking of weird noises, Rob is with me in the shop this evening.
Hey guys.
There you go. So all you people who watch us in the future, he just said hi to you. All of you who are going to check in later, like the three of you who just popped on, have no idea that Rob just said hi. But that's how that works. You're living in the future. We're living in the future. One of us is in the future. Hello, 9 people. Again, it is a night of working on the Demogorgon suit. You know what? I forgot to get my laptop. Hey, Robert.
Let's get your laptop.
Would you mind going to get my laptop? Knock on the door so my wife doesn't shoot you.
I understand what he said.
Okay. Hey, Linda. Hey, David. Hey, Michael J. Lassiter. Hey, Rodney. Hey, Fondolin. Fondian. Yeah, I think that was it. I've never been good at that. All right. Anyway, I know that this is going to go on here. Because that's really pronounced. But I have to get the sprayer set up with more contact cement. Backer rod goes on the suit just like the upholstery foam does. I'm dying. Okay. And I just bought more contact cement. And I know I put it in this building. That isn't it. Oh boy. All right. There it is. Rob put it away because I told him to clean the shop. So I will not beat him for hiding my contact cement. Hello, Black Amigo. David Williams, good to see you on, sir. All right. You get shot at?
Yeah.
Good.
That's what I was saying. He said shoot. I found where I come home.
Yes, it did. That was a topic of discussion while you were gone.
Ha! Clean the shop. Where's everything?
Yes, yes. Put up, Rob. Put away. Can't help it. I could.
Then I still young. I'm sure it'll be opportunity.
Yeah. Not like you don't give me opportunities to yell at you.
That's true.
Is the compressor on, sir?
It is.
Great. Having another bowl of
I am.
chicken tikka masala.
Oh my goodness. Oh, man, this is awesome.
So I had a dream last night that I took that roll-up door off, and then on the other side of that was a spray booth roof. And all the painting and spraying happened there. Walled it in, whole wall of fans, whole 9 yards.
That sounds awesome.
Very interesting.
Maybe
Feasible too.
maybe it's something we should do. Come on, guys.
In the future.
That's the answer.
Okay, let's see how we do here. It is going very well, Black Amigo. Thank you for asking. Mannequins are awesome. Audio is soddening odd. Well, I don't know what soddening means, but I'm sorry. Damn it, Jim. I'm a makeup artist, not a doctor or a tech person, as you well know.
You're pretty tech savvy.
Moderately. I am moderate. Friday, this suit will be done. Yes. Let's see if this works without me having to clean it. even though it had contact cement sitting in it since Thursday. Yeah, I love this thing. All right, so this is pretty heavy stuff, but that Easy E sprayer handles it easy peasy. I do not thin it out, and I'm not technically using a critter gun. It's very similar to a critter gun. It is an Easy E sprayer that I buy from Clay Planet, which is a, but I just poured it right out of the bottle into there, so no, I don't thin it at all. But I can't, you have to thin it if it's old contact cement. But if it's not old contact cement, then you don't really have to thin it. Okay, so this stuff doesn't have a flat side. So I think I'm going to work on it and just give it a flat bit. I'm not taking off half of it. I'm just taking off enough that I can easily glue it down. And I'm being very careful because this razor blade just loves to cut you. It's like, ooh, skin, let me take care of that. Stuff's going to get in your way. I'm just getting it a flat side. Just like when you want to cut a watermelon or something, you just cut the end off it so it'll stand up. Same kind of deal, but it's not a watermelon. You can't eat it. And I'm going to glue it down, not stand it up. So nothing like that, except for I'm making a flat portion. There you go. So it looks like Spirit Halloween has a Bob Ross hat. I'm not normally a hat wearer, but I may get me a Bob Ross hat because I do like me some Bob Ross. Now this guy has to go here. Wonderful.
I don't like Bob Ross.
If you are a communist.
Something ain't right in milk. Something in milk ain't clean. That guy.
This is what tonight is, folks. I'm going to glue things together. I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to spray glue on stuff. I'm going to wait a while. I'm going to stick it together. That is lather, rinse, repeat. But tonight I'll be getting to fabric, and I'll be putting fabric on there. Rob has a number of short tasks lined up right now. As soon as those are done, I'm going to have him on helping me pre-cut fabric to get on the suit a little faster and easier. So this guy, both of these need to cure a little bit, so I'm going to set it to the side. And while that is drying a little, I'm going to work on some more muscasels. But first, I have to open my computer and see my reference. I also have a toy around here somewhere, which Lexi at the end of the evening, Thursday, she goes, "Why are you looking at pictures when you have this?" I'm like, "Because I forgot I had that. I didn't know where it was." And now that she gave it to me again, I don't know where it is again.
I saw it recently. Like, real recently.
I come up here and I go to View, go to Manage, I go to Slideshow. Hey, thanks. Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to get more more use out of this, even than just that ribbing. I think I'm going to have to do more with this. There's a couple pieces in here, like that stuff that I got. If you look at these ribs, that's perfect for that. The trip was great, man. The trip to where I went this weekend, we were at Woods of Terror in North Carolina. And just wonderful, wonderful. Great show, great cast. This is like my 5th year training for them. And it's just, they're a dream to go work with. Really good folks. The actors listen, they want to pay attention. And because I've been there for 5 years, I'm able to do a little bit more advanced stuff. I'm not just stopping to play with the toy. I'm just looking at how it moves. That's what I will tell myself. Okay. So I have my scroll going over there. There we go. See, now when I put fabric over that, that's going to just make that bump out just a little bit more, and that's going to be nice because that's a very pronounced piece. But there are ribs that happen right in here. They're almost ribs. So this comes down this way, and these ribs come up into here. So let's do some of those. And let's just say that those are about that long. So I don't have all this planned out. I don't have measurements. I'm just making it work. That's all anybody does. I forget the name, but someone posted on Haunters Hangout recently, which is a Facebook group that I am a member of. They posted on Haunters Hangout recently a big monster they were making, and they said that I was an inspiration to them. And so they posted a picture of what they were doing, and what they did was great. But someone said, "Hey, give me a tutorial," and I commented on there. I thought maybe this was me being mean, but no, don't give them a tutorial. Look at it. It's a wooden frame with plastic wrap over it, heat gun to be taught, and then you can paint it and add stuff. You don't need a tutorial for that. You shouldn't need a tutorial for that. So, yeah, just wing it. Don't be afraid to wing it. There's beauty that happens sometimes when you wing it. Sometimes nightmares happen when you wing it, but still, I bet you'll learn something either way. I don't always know what I'm doing. I know it's going to work out. Heck, I'm just making stuff. It's the worst that can happen. I'm making messed up stuff. Big deal. So again, fabric will go over this. So this is a good skin. I'm putting on understructure, and the fabric is going to smooth it out. Okay. Hi, everybody. The body is indeed coming along. Yes. I actually need to get the size from this guy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8 of these, I believe. There we go. I'm consulting the toy to see where they go. There you go, right like that. Perfect. So for now, I just have to get a little bit of contact cement on these. In all honesty, when I put contact cement on one, probably enough contact cement for like 2 or 3 of them. So I am going to spread it around on them. Probably should wear gloves. If you guys do anything like this, you know, put on some gloves. Make a show of it. I don't. I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I'll spray one, and then I'll make sure I share it with another one. And then I'll have 2 that are glued. So I got to make a monster today. We had a video shoot. Got to make a monster. That was fun. I had to make the monster before I went to lunch. Not as fun, but I was happy with it. I was going to take out my phone and show you a picture of it, because I took a picture of it, but you're on my phone, so we can't do that. It's not how that works. Not how any of that works. All right, so those guys have to cure up a little. Last one. And now that those have glue on them, because again, you can't just glue it and let it go. You have to, contact cement has to be on both sides, it'll come right off. So on both sides, it stays on.
You cannot skip that step.
Don't skip that step. While that's happening, I'm going to look at my piece and I'm going to figure out, let's look at some arm muscles, you know. I've got an arm muscle that starts in here and winds around. That'll be fun to do. This way. I'm going to have it clover out. Perfect. I've got a good idea of the size. Okay, so that's my shape. So I cut it out. I'm going to cut it out straight down first. Yes, I want to end with a bevel cut. But I'm cutting it straight so I can flip it over and use it as a pattern and make the other arm. Both arms are the same. Why not? So guys, I'm not as involved in the chat right now because I'm running back and forth and I've got sticky fingers. I apologize. But you guys understand. I think it's mostly internal chatter more than it's asking out the questions.
That's how you learn, just by doing and watching. People are too lazy anymore to want to learn. They want tutorial for everything. Poor Beauty's talking to Scott. Got a lot of projects done today. 2 more started. Did not this. I would get them till September. Did not think. Amen. Back. Poor Beauty. Message retracted. Is the contact cement thinned down? You've already
No.
answered that question. That was at 8:10. Yeah. So no, he doesn't. If it's older, you might have to thin it. But if it's fresh out of the can, you just pour it straight into the sprayer. And I think that brings us up to date. Hello, everyone. Joe. Yoy earned loyalty.
All right, so I have cut this with a razor blade. I've cut these muscles, okay? This is the top. I'm going to glue all this down and then push it, and I'll have this nice smooth seam. If I did it this way, you have to do a lot of shaving and shaping, and I don't like it. More work than I like. Why cut something 5 times when I can cut it once? See, and I prepped these muscles while I'm waiting on the wrist to dry. Dragon Con is in September, so the problem is I'm not normally able to go. I do a lot of haunted house stuff, and September is our busiest month. Even though we're year-round and we don't ever get a chance to rest.
No rest for the wicked.
Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, mouths to feed. Nobody rides for free. And again, putting these on, just kind of by eye. These will be as symmetrical as a body is, which is, kind of symmetrical. Anywhere from very symmetrical to wildly unsymmetrical. These are a little more exaggerated than I want them to be in the final, simply because I know I'm going to put a skin over these, and when I put a skin over them, they're going to settle down. It's going to make them look a little more mellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. I've got room for one more on each. That's good because I glued up one more each. If I was thinking ahead, I could have brought this piece up for that last rib. I wasn't, and it really isn't that much more work. Now I do have to go back on these. I did not round these edges over, and I think that I want to. Just cutting off the tips. What you working on, Rob?
Winch masks.
Gotcha.
I was just about to attach that little pouch for the 9-volt.
Cool. And this guy will get a coat of latex also on top of the rubber cement. I just want to make sure I have a great, easy surface to paint. And I want to make sure that it is well protected and durable. this to go. There we go. Now that's got a bicep muscle on it. Let's do one on the other side. I'll make sure that you guys can see that one. I know that one happened kind of out of your view. I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, Joel, I don't normally ask for upvotes. If they happen, they happen. I don't ask for a lot. As far as YouTube livers go, I feel I'm pretty easygoing. It's nice to get an upvote every now and then, but I'm going to be doing all this work no matter what. So, and this guy I put on to low. Luckily, wet enough, wasn't a problem. There we go. See how that punches in really well? And that just gives me a good bicep shape. I can't be as liberal as they are here with muscles and stuff, simply because of everything that has to happen on this suit. The guy has to move in it and be comfortable and all that mess. All right, so I've got some new muscles down. What I want to do is I want to push them in, go chisel, and then cover them with another coating of contact cement. So if I have to put anything on top of them, they'll stick. Okay. There we go. I'm going to look at the next bit that I have to do. Pretty happy with the six-pack, although I'm going to do a little something in here that will put all the furniture in the same room, so to speak. The upholstery foam I get from USA Foam Rubber, no, American Foam Rubber. That is in Dallas, but there is an upholstery supply store near you. You don't want to go to Joann's Fabrics to buy foam. It would be $1 million. Go to American Foam Rubber, and well, you could go. There you go. Yeah, I got to get this guy figured out right there. What does his Junkatron 2000 look like? I think I know what that looks like. So I'm going to come over here and draw it. What's up, Rob?
Yeah, carve out his junk.
Yeah. You ready to start helping with fabric?
I am.
Okay, grab yourself some good scissors. And I'm going to want about 20 pieces of fabric. Correct. Thusly. Work them all from this end. That's probably good. There's 20 pieces about that size. That's it. Roughly. Again, just work on that end of it.
Gotcha. There's one stool that doesn't rest.
Werewolves definitely have nards. Wolfman's got nards.
You want a triangular or just the sides?
I don't want super square edges.
Gotcha.
Monster junk.
Sure.
The world is all about monster junk. I could just right off the bat cut this one at an angle because it's only one, but I'm not going to. Just to mess with your head. Now, see, I want to fold it over and make it as even as I can. By folding it, I'm able to see which side is bigger than the other. A size comparison is important when it comes to monster junk.
It's a size that.
It's the reason why they call Godzilla the king of all monsters. Rob thought that was funnier than you should have.
Did. I easily makes life better.
What I do, I tell bad jokes. And if Rob laughs, I know there's too much contact cement in the air of the room.
Ah!
It's my litmus test. Litmus. Okay, that's good. Now, I just so this monster doesn't lose confidence in himself, I'm going to give him an extra Ken bump on the bottom.
I have a thought about your muscle suit.
What's that?
I thought it'd be really fun to make a beach, like a beach hard body zombie. I'm on this zombie beach thing going on. That'd be really funny.
Well, that's why you're not allowed to think, Rob.
Oh. That's hurtful.
Okay. Sometimes an okay is as good as an outside. Most of the time, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I'm beveling also. The home of the superbevelmonsterjunk.com. Yeah. I'm making a Ken bump for a Nebby Gorgon. How's your night going, guys? Sweet. All right. So this will glue on to here, and then this bump will glue on over top of that to give it a little extra body, if you know what I mean. And hide the body of the performer. We don't want to see that. And these are tights, yo. Ain't no rest on the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, mouths to feed. Nobody rides for free. Now, I'm not going to necessarily glue this all the way down. I want this to hang down a little bit. Hello, Rogue. Okay. All right, all those pieces are glued, except for this side of this one. And with what Rob is doing, I should be able to start, you know, getting this chest skinned out a little. I'm definitely going to do the foam muscles on the arms here, and then the glove will be to the wrist. That's for actor comfort and for the sanity of the suit. You got one done? Okay. Rob has this done. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this with contact cement. Okay, now you just saw me spray that on the dummy, but I'm not attaching it right like that. All I wanted to do was have a nice flat spot to lay it down. Great.
Another 20?
No, I don't want another 20. What I need next, Rob, coming out 4 of those, dead straight. No angle bevel at this time. I'm a cut man. I'm going to make life faster. Oh yeah, I was gluing on some junk. So there I was, gluing on some monster junk. This actually is not cured enough to my satisfaction. If I put it on while it's too wet, it will not bond properly. And I want this to bond properly. Bond properly. So get it, James Bond? Never mind.
I hope you're viewing the audience to be familiar with it.
Well, yeah, but that was kind of an obscure Bond reference. Bond, James Bond. I should have said Bond. Properly Bond. But that doesn't sound as good either. It's a bad joke. You should not listen to me. I will just do you wrong. Hello, Nora.
Hey, Nora.
Say hi to Robert on the ground.
How you doing, babe?
There you go. That's all you get. Now it's the Alan Show, Nora. Just cry from this point on. I'm sure I'll point the camera again at Rob as soon as he stabs himself or cuts himself with a razor blade. Yeah. He has mad skills, yo. What we do here, we hurt ourselves. You're going to do something, be good at it.
I'm pretty good at hurting myself.
Remember that time we had a heat gun? Those times were awesome.
Yeah, I put them up. Where did they go on?
Put it away?
Yeah.
Oh, can I guess what drawer?
Put them all away where they were supposed to go.
Yes! Not only did you do it right, put them in the right drawer, but I knew what the right drawer was. That doesn't always happen at the same time. I'm not encouraging him to hurt himself. I'm just saying if there's blood, we get more YouTube views. But then I can't monetize the video. So it's kind of a catch-22.
Why can't you monetize video if there's blood?
That's against YouTube standards.
Is this?
Yeah. Because they know that if you just tortured people, people would watch.
This is true. For some reason, I believe that.
I think it's actually happened. And they had to put it in the file. They're like, well, you didn't say that we couldn't torture people and monetize the video.
You know what Jackass is all about?
Kind of. Yes.
My name's Alan Thomas.
I'd have to say, my name is Alan Hobbs, and this is Razor Blade Cutting Raw. Am I mooning the camera? Okay, not terrible. Good.
I still think you should go be the Gordon Ramsay of podcasts.
I'm down.
It was so much fun with that. You didn't scare a 6-year-old child.
All right. So now I had another piece. Where's my Ken Bump piece? Here it is. No, not really. I have a glue pot, but I don't find it useful. Just use the can. It's okay. I mean, I have one, but I don't use it.
I think they're useful.
And hello from Calgary, Canada. Okay, there we go. Got a little Munster package happening right there. Put a little bit of angle in his dangle. It's good for him. Now, probably, took a little fatter than that. All of them. It's just cut inside the lines.
Trace them. That's why they're fat.
Sure.
Crazy thing about these razors, guys, if you cut yourself, you might not even know it until you saw the blood.
That is maybe a good thing.
They're so sharp.
Okay, now you guys can kind of get an idea for how that skin is going to go on and how it changes the look of what I put on under it. So let me bring you over. I want to come over. See how that now has skin on it? Right there. This whole torso is going to be piecemeal like that, so that it has skin. Then with painting and shading and all that, I got a color close to what I wanted, but I'm also going to base it all out in black and paint it properly. I'm excited about this. This pick has my excitement.
Wow, it's really good.
Yeah. It's like we know what we're doing.
Well, you know.
Well, my friend, you are involved.
Oh, yeah. I just do it with the old. Sometimes well, sometimes
I was told once, Alan, you're so good at making stuff. Whenever you work, you have a handicap. So now Rob helps me.
not. That's great.
I thought you would enjoy that. Rob got to be a monster today.
I did.
It was a monster for Rob. And you know what? That effect is actually going to look awesome.
It is. I'm very excited.
I was going to pull out my phone and show you, but my phone is busy.
Yeah, I never saw anything of what I look like.
Now those that I just did, again, I just wanted to have a flat spot to lay them on. That's not where they're going to go. It's close to where they're going to go. It's not exact. See, while it's wet, this is easy to peel off. I don't want it to be that easy to peel off. Okay. And your last one cut out?
Yep.
Okay, then give me 2 of each 45.
Okay.
Got me? Okay. All right. Any comments while I wasn't paying attention? No, I am going to, Linda. I'm going to sew that in after. The skin is a spandex lycra bodysuit, which is from a company called Magic Scarf Company. Hey, Scott. Good to see you on again, sir. Yeah, I really like Magic Scarf Company. I buy a lot from them because, this shirt, is, $15 or so as opposed to the Under Armour, which is $40 pop. And these have a mock turtleneck. So it's easier to get a mask to do what I want with that. Yo. And while we're waiting, let's heat gun up some of these. Be careful whenever using a heat gun and contact cement. Contact cement is highly flammable or hot. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying be careful. It's like jumping over a train on your dirt bike. There's some inherent dangers.
Have you jumped over a train on your dirt bike?
No, I jumped over train tracks on someone else's dirt bike, as I have never owned a dirt bike.
They can be a lot of fun.
And if Jeremy Addington was nicer to me, I never would have stolen a dirt bike either. Such is life on the ocean floor, or in the hood of Maryland.
Oh, one of my closest friends is from Maryland. You want to know where you were from?
I'm from Harford County, which is 30 minutes north of Baltimore.
is actually in Maryland right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to go back. She passed away.
Yeah.
That happens. Sometimes it just happens.
All right. I was worried about a little bit of an edge rollover. Like all stretchy fabrics, one edge will want to curl a little bit. And that's the edge I got to go in and treat and just make sure. Now, see, I don't mind there being some wrinkles because that just adds texture to him. And he has a very textured body. So I don't mind that at all. That's definitely a positive. And I'm going to do his hips on this piece. I thought about doing the hips on the legs, but I'm going to do the hips up here on this guy. That way the bodysuit is all kind of one thing. Because they have some hips. See these strong ridges that are happening? But pretty happy with how that's working. Right now, I'm making sure that my rolly edges are actually up here near the neck. And that is because the mask is going to hide a lot of that area. You're just not going to see it. So I don't mind if I have a rolly edge being up there by the neck. So I'm working through this. I'm trying to glue the center down so I don't have any more wrinkles than I want to put in here. Yes, I do want to put in some wrinkles. I want texture. But I don't want to put in so many wrinkles it looks like fabric or sloppy. Or sloppy fabric. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. We are coming along. So I still have muscular definition here. I still have the, all of those muscles are outlined, but I also have, smooth skin, basically. Basically. I need to refill. So whenever I refill my rubber cement, I always try to do it right over top of my laptop. Because that way, I'm more careful. See? You don't think that's a good idea, Rob? Working out for me so far. No, Rob, I'm getting good, steady stream.
You're a maniac.
Perfect.
There are certain aspects I accept the fact that I am clumsy and I would never risk that. assume you've got a decent insurance on your laptop.
It's not important, Rob. Maybe I just want the new one.
Fair enough.
Honey, look what Rob did.
Oh, yeah! I'll be like, check the tape, Jim. Check the tape.
Look at you, Scott, with the links. You're so awesome. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Okay, this blade is $2.
You grab another.
Or are there sharps?
Sharp, Roy.
There we go. Like that.
Some don't want a more even bevel.
I'm working on it.
Your little diggy.
That is the blade is getting low. That's why you got a new one.
Gotcha.
I think that's much better.
Yeah, better.
Right.
And this is nowhere near a 45, Rob.
Okay.
I need you to go 45 for me. Yeah, actually, do another because I can't use this one.
Well, how's this one? Is that not 45 either?
This is 45, that's 45. This looks good on everything except this tip. Get that a little bit more of an angle for me so I can move that in. We're debating the finer points of angling foam.
Amazing what a sharper blade will do for you.
Thanks. That's what we do. Okay. You stay over there. Which whistling, Rob?
I'm not sure.
It's a song that I sang 4/10 of.
No. Hard to look to see. I don't remember. An old Bugs Bunny cartoon. Kids nowadays have no idea. The violence we were subjugated to as children.
Not only violence, but just rampant racism.
Yep.
Just the crazy stuff that was in Bugs Bunny cartoons that at the time, no one even, thought twice about it. Looking back, it's like, oh, that's rough, man.
It's like my kids weren't allowed to watch the Three Stooges.
I think that our generation kind of believes that everybody is a little bit racist just because of how we were brought up. You know what I mean? Because that was still on television for us.
Right? Yeah.
Whereas the new generation, where they cleaned up all the Bugs Bunny cartoons, you know, they don't believe that. And maybe we're getting that way.
We are the old guard. I mean, think about it. We were raised with rotary phones and we saw the internet grow.
Yeah.
We are totally different. We were still allowed to play outside when we were kids.
That's right. We played outside. We did really stupid stuff.
Which wasn't documented on YouTube.
And it wasn't on YouTube or Facebook. When we got depressed, we just killed ourselves quietly at home.
Quietly at home.
Yeah, we didn't make 80 posts about it. Yeah, all that stuff. Anyway.
But to be said, my kids have to make pipe bombs. But when I was a kid, I was making pipe bombs. For fun. Love stuff for fun.
This is the skin. This is not final paint. It's going to have latex shot onto it, and then it's going to get painted. But this is the skin. This is what's going to hold it together and give it that skin look.
That's awesome. Sometimes I look at your stuff, I'm like, wow, what have you done? And then it comes together, I'm like, oh.
It helps. I feel the same way.
You really have an act for that.
There's one of my favorite comments I ever got on YouTube is this guy on the mouse video. He said pretty much that. He goes, every damn time you do this to me. Because halfway through, I thought, he's not going to get that pile of garbage and look like this. And at the end, I was like, holy crap, it's a mouse.
Holy crap. Slim Kitty said hi. James Minnick says hi.
Hi, James.
Did you say you're going to shoot latex over that?
I will. I'll put latex right in this gun, shoot it on just the same.
There you go. Nuts. Man, I gotta say, I've been here enough, Scott. You're shooting on the spot, man.
If I made money, I'd pay him.
Is that better than that for you?
So you tell me.
I hope so.
Are you proud of it? Yeah, those work. Why don't you get them sprayed just like that one is sprayed?
Okay.
And then pull a couple pieces of your 20
Yeah.
and get them sprayed too. Make sure they're laid out in a good flat area. See, on some of these, I don't have enough wrinkles. So I wanted to make sure on this one I actually put in, I want some of that texture. You gotta get that. Especially around the edges, you have to get all of the edges.
Put these up here.
See how that rock turned into a nice forearm?
Yes. I wasn't going to comment on how they all looked very phallic.
They look a little like dongs, you're correct.
Very phallic.
But once you apply them, they're 40% less dong-like. And that's really all that we can aspire to in our lives,
Be 40% less
is being
dog-like.
40% less dong-like. Actually, in high school, I was voted to be 40% less dong-like.
Nice. Let's get you a dog. So I need a flat surface, lay these out on, and just spray down, right? Or is that what you're doing right there?
I'm about to spray this one down, but then I move it.
Right, I need that.
If you would set up a flat place,
A safe flat place.
a safe flat place.
Hey, I got a safe flat place. Covered in plastic.
A safe flat place we don't mind covering in glue.
Plastic.
Plastic.
Almost as if I had a plan.
What's really important, Rob, again, is the edges.
Gotcha.
Edges have to be hit. Here, how about I do this?
Thanks.
Don't shoot them with so much air they fly away.
Yeah.
You might actually want to put yourself a little bit of tack down first, and then lay them out flat.
Right, not a bad idea. That's pretty cool. Since they're going to get inundated with stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's not like you're getting them dirty. And if you only put it on one side, as you well know, it's not permanent.
Not perfect.
You're not going to glue it to the plastic, it'll just peel right up.
That is correct. Some lessons I've learned the hard way.
Now, the physics of that, not even I am sure of. Why is it if you put it on one side, it peels right up? You put it on both, it's bonded forever? I have no idea. But that is how it is. As you have both seen.
I have learned firsthand. It was a very disappointing day. Now, further away?
So you're getting pools.
Yes.
You don't want pools. See how I'm rolling the fabric, I'm pushing it away.
Yes.
Like this piece. I don't want to fool with it. I just want it on there. Gotta make sure it goes all the way out to the edge. And now that I've got it on there, I've got to come back and make sure that that's not too rolled over. Make sure it's unrolled. Rolled under? It is, quite a bit. So that's an inch of the edge that didn't have it on.
This is there it is.
Just might grab another pack and set another pack over there, and we're actually set this pack over here.
You gonna get another pack?
Do another pack.
You also need more glue.
Well, I'm gonna use the glue I've got on this muscle, and then I'll refill it. Daddy needs a new laptop. Okay. So you guys are gonna watch Rob place down some fabrics. Stranger in the night, exchanging glances. 1 quart of contact cement now.
Then you get 3.
A quart of contact cement is $12. So yes, tonight I should have all his muscles are pretty much on. I've got to do the arms. Once all the arm muscles are on, then he just gets skinned. So between tonight and tomorrow, I will have his, this weekend, next Monday, I will be painting him.
You will not be here this week.
Right. I'm going to be at Stillwell Manor in Indianapolis after training. It's going to be awesome. Stillwell Manor is a new haunted house that I'm training. I have never trained in Indianapolis before. I've never trained at Stillwell Manor. I've heard very good things about their show. Daryl is one of the head guys there. I think he's the owner, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't ask such things. But I think that he is the owner. And he comes to a lot of my classes when I teach at Transworld and such. So I've known Daryl for a while. Hey, I got you this. Thanks. Watch your edges.
First paint pretty well.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Wouldn't you think?
You wouldn't think glue would flow that well. But it does. But it does. You want some fabric? Are you ready for your fabric?
I don't know that fabric is ready for me.
No, the first set.
Is it still wet? Some of those were kind of puddly.
Doesn't seem so.
Yeah, but between Sunday and between Monday. On Monday, actually, let me get this suit knocked down. With your posts.
I don't see him.
Okay. Then carefully peel one up. Bring it on over. Rock it on over. Lay it down right there.
I'll do the best I can. As much as it wants to stick to me.
Now spray up the other forearm muscles for me. That you got cut and beveled.
Yeah. I didn't bevel them. I told it to come straight.
Oh, yeah, bevel 2 more.
Bevel these or cut 2 more out of that?
Bevel 2 of those.
Okay.
Everything is working in layers so that I always have something to glue. So, for the record, if a monster suit, they're spending less than like 10 grand on it. This is how it's done, even for movies. A lot of movie monsters were built up this way, not sculpted and molded. A lot of Bigfoot costumes are done this way for movies, because you're going to cover it in hair anyway. So all you really need is these big major muscle groups, and skilled people can knock this out in a rather short amount of time and have a pretty believable suit.
How many Bigfoot suits have you built?
I've made 8 Bigfoot suits.
8.
8. Everybody needs a copy, Rob.
That's significant. How many did you sell and how many have you kept for yourself?
Currently, I own 0 Bigfoot suits.
Aww. I thought for sure you'd have 1 or 2.
Stashed away somewhere.
Yeah.
For a rainy.
How many werewolf suits do you have dashed away? It's not an unreasonable thought.
That's true. That's true. The second Bigfoot suit I ever made was for Haxon Films, same folks who made Blair Witch. They had a TV show on the Sci-Fi Channel called Freaky Lakes. I got to make them a Chupacabra and a Bigfoot.
Hey, Chupacabra.
They liked my stuff because the actor could wear it for a long time.
Is that how we got involved in that promo work with them?
With who?
Blair Witch.
No, that was just separate.
Separate. Okay.
Man, feels good. Good muscles. That just reads nice, you know?
It really
And then I
does.
can go back into the airbrush and highlight all those again once we paint it. Sexy. It's all about sexy monsters, guys.
They did the mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash.
All right. Hello, Dozer. Of course, Skullberg's first comment is nice package.
Well, thank you, Skullberg. At least you're consistent.
We know what he's checking out.
He's talking about the monster, right?
Yeah. Hey. How's it going, Skullberg? He said hi first. I was wrong. But his first thing that he said was, I'm just here to make inappropriate comments.
Thank you, Skullberg.
And then he made an inappropriate comment. At least he's true to form.
He is.
Rob, were the auditions brutal? People are asking you questions.
Me?
Yeah.
Were they brutal? No, I don't believe so. I think we did a good job. We did have one guy. We asked consistently everybody that came in, what was your favorite werewolf movie? One guy looks at us and says, Twilight.
We are not hiring him. You show me him.
I will.
If he shows back up, you show me him.
It's Stacey
Twilight
Hawkins'
is his-
husband.
Twilight is his favorite werewolf movie?
Yes.
Tony!
And that's his nickname now, Twilight. So if you ever see him,
Oh, man.
Twilight.
I'm friends with him on Facebook.
I know.
I'm going to send him some hate mail.
You should. He messed up, man. That was a mistake.
He said Twilight was his favorite werewolf movie?
Yeah, we're like, what's your favorite werewolf movie? He goes, Twilight. And all of us just quick turn, look at Stacy like, really?
You look at her, not him? That's awesome. Okay.
She works with us. You should know that.
Skalberg, I cannot discuss who we are hiring or not hiring. Because I don't know that all of them have been informed one way or the other yet. But I got to work on some hips. Hips are necessary because of how this guy operates. Now the hips are this great shape. Come on over here. Let's go. Let's watch again. Come on. Way back before there was Fail Army on YouTube, there was a show on Spike TV, way back when like Spike TV was a thing. And Stacy Keach was the announcer. And it was videos of just people really injuring themselves. I've always loved shows like that. So if you ever hear me say, let's watch again, what I'm mimicking is Stacy Keach. Every time something terrible would happen on the video, they would like replay that part of it. And he would say, let's watch again. It was just fun. Anyway, so over here, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. And I have my stand plugged in. I don't have my phone plugged into the stand. What am I doing? Joel, we're going to be not on speaking terms in a minute to keep that up, sir. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at the hips that's happening. There's a lot of hip going on right there. Hip bone. He's a little squatty in this one. Hip bones. Man, okay. So, let me go back a couple images. I'm looking at how those hip bones connect, what they do. Really strong hip bones on this guy. Okay. So I'm going to go from the package up. It all just starts at the package, really. Hip bones are going to come right up here and flare up quite a bit. And we're going to let this be a full inch. Rob misplaced the marker. Maybe he didn't misplace it, but he placed it, and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to say he misplaced it. All right, so that's my hip. That's my hip right there. So I'm not going to bevel this. That's why that's next. I'm going to cut two of these out real quick. California. Again, no bevel on this first cut because I need to. But I am going to bevel cut them. You grab the house?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Check those comments and see who's going off like crazy.
Why, did you say something horrible?
No, Smallbird's on.
Oh. Okay. Nice package. You better hire that guy with no arms, no legs. Right?
We don't talk about who we're going to hire and who we're not going to hire.
I just agreed with him. It's not my decision. Well, I'd say hire him. That has to be top level sarcasm. Sorry, I haven't been active in chat. Am I doing something in another tab? Hello. Thriller was my first choice, but I'm not sure if it's a werewolf movie or a zombie movie. It's neither. It's a video.
So
And I don't think he was a werewolf. I think he was a werecat. Like cat people?
it was officially a werewolf makeup.
It was. Is it bad that I've forgotten all the horror movies that I've watched when I was a kid? Joel Hendren, It's All in the Hips. Mariah says Hips Don't Lie. Horror Beauty, Old Pitts, You Don't Do Well Under Pressure, I Take It. Leonie Pitts, that was 30 years ago. I've had to learn adult stuff. At least Twilight isn't on the list. Twilight is young adult romance. I don't think it's a supernatural film at all.
It's supernatural because it's werewolves and vampires.
Maybe.
No, maybe. It's a supernatural-based film. For tweens.
They're so mopey in that film.
If I was a vampire, I would be thrilled all the time. I would not be sad.
Why?
Because I get to live forever and murder folks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
You're
upside.
fond of murder.
Yeah. So much murdering. Man.
Murdering. I don't know if I'd want to live forever.
Who wants to live forever?
I'm barely making it in the 43 years I've been here.
That's a theme song from the Highlander TV show. Not sung well, but by Queen.
It's from a movie.
But it's also from the TV show.
I never watched it.
Since it showed up more on the TV show than it did in the movie,
I saw that movie in the theater.
the TV show had like 9 seasons, man. And it's good.
Is
Yeah. Adrian Paul was the man. I have no idea why he doesn't work more.
He's probably sitting around with the rest of the 90s actors. Kevin Sorbo.
Kevin Sorbo.
Can't say about Lucy Lawless because she was in Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Well, and after that, she was in. Well, right
She was
after.
also in Rome.
She was in Rome. Yeah, that's what I was about to
Not
say.
Rome. The other one, Spartacus. She was in Spartacus.
You're right, Spartacus. Rome was HBO, Spartacus was
Showtime?
Showtime. That's right. Very good. Okay.
They both had their plus and minuses.
So, Rob, spin him around for me. And we are going to
Spin you right around, baby.
apply some skin on his backside. Don't get excited.
Right round, baby, right round. Like a record player. We're starting to peel up here.
Yeah.
The taste is contact cement. Goes really well with the tikka masala.
Good for you.
Series, but that isn't why I watched them. Kate Beckinsale. Spartacus. I am Spartacus.
I had a friend who, and he said something about Kate Beckinsale. He said, "She is so pretty, I would drink her bathwater," which I just think is gross. Yeah.
She is pretty. I will give her that.
My friend Matt in Maryland, he had a pickup line. He would say to a girl that he is interested in, he would say, "You are so pretty, I'd eat the corn out of your poop." But he wouldn't say poop.
I don't think that would be a very
He
good
struck
pickup
out
line.
more often than you would think with that line.
I don't think the girl that would respond positive to that line is the one I'd want to go home with.
Yeah, that's not the keeper.
That's not the keeper. When I was working last year at Dan's, we actually caught a couple having romantic relations in one of the porta potties.
In a porta potty.
In a porta potty. And I believe what we said was, you need to marry her because she's a keeper.
What are these?
Not very well. Not good.
Wrong.
It's not. It's already messed up. I'd rather get you a brand new.
Yeah, so cut me two, because this is really chewed up too.
I didn't like, well, it was all wonky.
And 45 is half of 90. Okay, this is like,
These were all messed up.
this is like a 15-degree angle.
I will fix it. I will fix it now. See, I gave you an opportunity.
Punch him.
Disappointed.
Punch